welcome to the stream, everyone. Interesting. My OBS is not working very well today. Let me check. First from Jamaica, welcome. Hello everyone. Yeah, just as I said, my OBS is not working very well, and I can't change the name of the stream. But it won't stop me from sculpting, will it? Done. Hi, hello, greetings from Brazil. Hello from Brazil. Hi everyone. Welcome. I was 10 minutes late because I was trying to figure out the naming of the stream, which unfortunately I couldn't change. But for those who know me, it's not a problem. For those who don't, my name is Layla. I'm a streamer here. And yeah, welcome. So, seeing as it's Halloween season now, and I love this holiday, I wanted to create something Halloween themed. So I pulled some references from one of the really cool cartoons that I adore, just Over the Garden Wall. If you haven't seen it, it's a Cartoon Network show, a 10-episode series about two brothers getting lost in the woods. It's very moody, very creepy at times. Really good show, and I thought it would fit the vibe of Halloween very well. So I think I'll do something that I usually don't do, and I'm just gonna come up with something and not follow the reference precisely. So let's get started. How are you guys, by the way? What are you working on? I was thinking of doing something new and maybe starting with the startup mesh that ZBrush ships with. I rarely do that because I do like to practice anatomy, but I was thinking Halloween is just around the corner. It would be nice to finish the artwork soon-ish. So we'll try and transform this guy into Vert, one of the protagonists of the show. Which will be quite a challenge because he's quite stylized. And as always, if you guys have any questions, let me know in the chat. I'll do my best to answer them. Been that the ZBrush doesn't ship with this mesh. It might have been my add-on called ZWrap. But yeah, I'll have to double check after the stream. And as I said, I don't use these very often because I mainly like to create stylized characters. Привет, привет. I think I might have figured out a way to change the name of the stream. Okay. I think I did it, and that if you reload the page now, it should say my name. This looks cursed, which is okay. Have any of you guys seen Over the Garden Wall? This one? Maybe I should pull a reference, a single reference from there so people know what I'm working on. He is very stylized though. Perhaps it wasn't such a great idea to start with the realistic mesh. I like this one quite a bit. Black screen, anyone else? You can't see my screen? Well, I can see on the stream, it's alright, so... Fine, no issues. Thank you. So I ended up going down the same route as I always do, with blocking out the face. But I think I will use the body later, just to save some time. Yeah, that looks to be about right. And the reason why I love starting out with like primitive shapes or stylized characters is because it's kind of like reverse engineering the character design that went into creating a character. So usually 2D concept artists try to create a very distinct shape language for the characters on screen, and they're usually made out of spheres, triangles, rectangles, primitive shapes. So it only makes sense to recreate them from them as well. Also, another thing that I don't do is I don't jump straight into like subdividing the model, as it may actually lead you a bit astray with where you're going with anatomy. So try to keep your poly count as low as you can for as long as you can. It will actually give you an advantage of like figuring out your proportions and shapes first, and then jumping into more details. Let's do auto groups. Oh, Miss Layla. Hey, Akin. How's it going? How is it going? Is anyone celebrating Halloween in almost 2 days? A day? It's a day for me here in New Zealand. And although I don't go out and celebrate it, I do like to dress up for any like theme parties and stuff. And I just overall really like the spooky, creepy vibe of the holiday itself. Kind of grew up watching lots of creepy cartoons, I guess. Like The Corpse Bride, Nightmare Before Christmas, Coraline. Let's use Curve Pinch and give him a mouth. That's my preferred method of doing it anyway. And you can reverse it by holding down Alt and give him a lip if you want. This will work as a temporary mouth for now. Give him a nose, so brush for B, and then yeah, maybe I'll use this thing by Shane Olsen's pack. He's got this interesting shape in his IMM brush that will work perfectly for his nose. For people who are just coming in, I'm not matching the concept on the left exactly. I have lots of references on my right as well. This is just for inspiration, I guess. So, are any of you celebrating Halloween this year? So this might not be enough to give him nostrils, which is okay. I'll add him nostrils on the next subdivision level. Give him some ears. Um, I do love how stylized they are in the cartoon itself. So maybe I'll try to capture it with like over exaggerating the shape. Let's insert a cylinder. Interesting. I'm sure I remember that ZBrush used to place the gizmo inside the primitive whenever you would place it on the geometry. Maybe I remember it wrong. It's Logic. Hi, how's you? I like the subject and picture you're doing. Thank you. Thank you. I'm doing good. Just trying to sort of speed sculpt this one. As Halloween is already tomorrow in this part of the world. Guess I'd like to separate them out for now. Now, how about the Dynamesh it? Smiling Tiger. Hey Layla, what is the purpose of the cute toaster in front of the table? Makes you just smile, motivates you. Both. You know? Sometimes you just gotta have a cute little toaster in front of you. I don't know, there's something satisfying because when you turn it on, you have to like actually press the button that you have on the side of the toaster. I don't know, makes me smile. It's one of those things that you don't need until you do. I've seen it on Insta story. Yeah, I always have it here. Some distracting questions are always fine, I guess. Always. They're welcome. Yeah, I do love this guy. I got it for $20 off Amazon, I think. And it's just the cutest thing ever. It doesn't help me with any 3D skills or anything like that. but it is cute. Oh, it has functionality then. That's cool. Yeah, I sometimes have it on, sometimes off. It doesn't give much light, but if I do turn it on, you can kind of see the difference. Very slightly, no. Okay, I'll come back to the ears later. I think they should do for now. Yes, so let's give him some eyelids. The way I like to do that is just Ctrl-Shift-D on my keyboard, which will create a duplicate of the eyes. Let's fill it in with the same, actually with the flat color material, which kind of like resets all the materials that you baked into models. So if I change it now to any other material, it will follow. Then no, slice would work better. In the geometry, we can unweld group borders, so they are now like separate pieces of geometry. And let's turn on double to see the back sides as well. So he's got eyelids now. Now, how about we do these holes? And then auto groups and mirror world. Well, can I ask you, when you make cloth and ZBrush, you make thickness polygons or just make it double? Thickness polygons or make it double? Well, first of all, what do you need it for? Is it for a game character? Because in most cases, for game characters, it's one-sided. If it's for film and animation, it will be sort of double-sided. By double, do you mean like with dynamic? Or like actually extruding? I just need to understand what you need it for so I can explain how you should go about it. Добрый вечер, мои птички. Доброе утро. Let's make some brows with the typology brush. Okay, this one is very thick, but it will do. Because we could just take a pinch brush and do this. I'm thinking of watching some scary movies for Halloween. Maybe like scary cartoons. Do you guys have anything to recommend? Apart from Tim Burton stuff. Hello, all ZBrushers. Babadook, the new poltergeist. Ooh, okay. That's the movie, right? Yeah, I think I'm ready to mush it all together. Merge, nope, merge down. And then merge down again. One thing I want to fix though, kind of this connection point. Always like to line it up with the corners of the eyes as well. Same here. Hi Layla, looking cute today. Thank you, Warrior Maddie. I can't open the stream, why? Oh, I joined now. Hello Miss Layla, your streaming is freezing. That shouldn't be happening. Yeah, again, as I mentioned, I had some technical difficulties at the beginning of the stream. I couldn't rename it for some reason. Is this freezing for all of you guys? Good morning, Layla. Hey, YouTube coughing for some people today. Is this a Halloween special? It is. Because I'm streaming to like 4 platforms at the same time? 5? Okay, that's a lot. Yeah, maybe it's too much for my computer to handle, or my internet to handle. Who knows? I'll get it fixed by the next stream. Окей. У нас на Твиче все нормально. О, спасибо. Так. Let's remesh by union. Ooh, what happened here? Okay, let's quickly fix it. By turning on the backface mask, you can sculpt on one side but not the other. So if you have like any areas like these you need to fix, just grab your clay buildup and turn on backface mask. It won't be here by default, it's my custom UI. It will be in brush, I think, alpha, auto masking, and then backface mask. Okay, this is looking better. So let's subdivide it once. Not bad. Oh, one thing is that I need to mirror it now. Forgot to turn on the symmetry over there. Let's subdivide it. Get rid of dynamic. Now everything looks good to me. Okay. So now that we have more people, have any of you seen garden over the garden wall? Good show. And if you don't know what to watch for Halloween this year, watch this. It's not scary, but it definitely has a very spooky vibe. Similar to that of Tim Burton when you watch his movies. It's his old movies that I grew up watching. It's a little bit more fat here. Be ready for the remesh by union. Let's duplicate them. And on the duplicate, let's delete levels. And do this. Okay. We would need the body as well. How about what is the lore about the boy? Missed the moment why you chose him as a character model? Yeah, I just love the cartoon. It's a really cool cartoon. I I don't want to tell why he's got like antlers and stuff. It's actually like an alternative version of him. Without I don't want to spoil too much because the show is so good. It's a 10 episode series, which only like goes for 10 minutes each, so it's 100 minutes of animation in total. So it's kind of like a small movie. I recommend watching it. Yeah, the lore. Well, I guess I could spoil a little bit. So the two brothers get lost in the woods, which is kind of the whole premise, but the more they venture into the forest, the more people they meet and like villages they visit, they realize that there's something off about this forest and this place. That something doesn't add up. They've been like walking around for like days or weeks now, and they still can't find their way home. And they don't seem to remember how they got there either. So it's a bit of a mystery, with really good animation and music. Oh, and there is a singing toad. Okay, what else do you need to know? There is a toad that sings in this show. What else do you need for a show to be good? Like, really? Google the series. No way I'm gonna watch someone having a walk through the mysterious forest. Too spooky. Yes, it is, but it's Halloween as well, so might as well. I wouldn't say there are any jump scares, so it's pretty safe. But thematically, it is creepy. Google this. Okay, the character in the series related, I can see now. Yep, it's from Over the Garden Wall. Over the Garden Wall is the name of the series. Yeah. If any of you have seen like Gravity Falls, not the same vibe, but you'll have as good of a time watching this as you did watching Gravity Falls. Can almost guarantee it. Also, we haven't saved. Say no more, that's all that what? The singing toad or the Gravity Falls. Now I'm more of a sci-fi person watching all the stars, you know? Fair enough. Are you going to create a boy first or only model the clothing? So I'm not copying this reference exactly. I'm making up my own composition. I will model him first and then the clothing, which won't be really difficult because all I need to model really is the cloak, some pants, and maybe a shirt. And his really cool pointy cap. Pigeon with croissant on his head. Too cute. Yeah, that was a cute one. I should like 3D print it or something. Put it on my desk. Among all the other cute stuff. Okay, what am I doing? Well, Bert in the show was not this jacked, believe it or not. He's like a 15-year-old boy. Maybe like 14. Yeah, that's more like it. Toad, yeah. That's just overall a very cute dynamic between the duo. It's I think it's two stepbrothers, so they have different fathers. But yeah. One is older, one is younger, obviously. The younger one is more goofy and really bubbly and just he's a joy to watch. And Vert is like entering that age of like being very anxious and self-conscious, and he's like a bit of a geek as well. Oh, he loves poetry and like listening to old school music, I think. There's a girl that he likes, but he doesn't know how to approach her, and it's kind of like he's battling all of his demons, I guess, as they venture through the forest as well. Okay, I reckon it's good enough for now. That's all awesome. Dynamic duo, that's why they call Batman and Robin. Yeah. Wouldn't be as fun if they had the same personalities. This one can be the same. Come on, dear mesher, give me something good. Give it some guides. Yeah, that's better. I can work with that. Let's subdivide it. And we lost all of those details that we've sculpted. But do not worry, we're gonna project them back on. Let's save. I always save before projecting because you never know. Project all. Boom. We got it all back. Let's subdivide again and project again. Oh. Which software are you using for compositing? Is it Blender? Compositing itself. If it's a static image, then it's Photoshop. If it's not, then just After Effects or Premiere Pro. It depends. I want to do like very complex compositing tasks, to be honest, on my pieces. So yeah, it would just be a Photoshop job usually. Nothing too crazy. Okay, let's give him some hair, shall we? Favorite. What kind of hairstyle do you rock? So he's got 3 distinct kind of things. Most of them. One very prominent one in the middle. And the triangular hat. Okay. I'll start out by doing a mask. I feel like his hair design is also, sorry, yeah, also speaks about his like inner character as well. What I mean by that is like he's supposed to be a teenager who's unsure about himself and who he is, and he's trying to find himself in this life. So kind of like this triple splitting haircut. It's kind of like he doesn't wear it anyway. He doesn't have a specific way he styles it yet. because he's young. Maybe I'm reading too much into it, but I do know that character design artists usually do take that into account. So I think I'm onto something. Wow, this feature is so good. I think I say it every time. Extract it. It's a bit too thick. Too thin. Okay. Does anybody want a random number from me? Sure. Random number. Cheshire Cat on your Instagram is so cool looking and awesome avatar material. Layla, tell us a bit about Sculptober event. Never heard of it. Is it for the chosen ones? Yeah, sure, I'll tell you. Not for the chosen ones, although you might be a bit late to the game. So it's an event that happens every October at the beginning of the month. There is an Instagram account called Sculptober Official, and it's got like a purple avatar. Speaking of avatars, thank you for your kind words. The Sculptober was fun, and it was fun sculpting Cheshire Cat. So the point of this challenge is to practice sculpting every single day. And in the beginning of October of each year, you're given a prompt list, which you can see if you swipe all the way to the right on my posts dedicated to Sculptober. You'll see a list there with just random prompts. And each day of the month you have to come up with an idea according to the prompt given, and then sculpt it. It's a really good way to level up your speed sculpting. And that's what I did. I did it for 2 years. First year I fully finished it. Second year I didn't, but it was still fun. And hey, you still have 30th and 31st, and they have prompts there, so if you want, you can just grab them and sculpt them now. The whole thing is organized by a guy. His name's Ben, but he also goes by Polygon on the internet. He's a really cool sculptor. Also does stylized characters. I learned a lot of ZBrush from him. Okay. I even use some of his brushes like this one. Really good for hair. Avatar. Yo, Layla, how's it going? Good. Thank you. I'm alright. I love speed sculpts, but have taken a pause from them until I finish a sculpt to game ready model once at least. Then we'll go back to speed sculpts. But when I started out, I treated sculpting like a sketchbook and never finished a single thing. That's fair, yeah. I get into that mindset as well. Which can be good, can be not so good. It really depends on what you need right now. Some people like sculpt or like make game ready models for a living and they just really want to relax, just chill in ZBrush and speed sculpt, and it works for them. But if it prevents you from finishing anything, then yeah. I feel you, brother. I'm the same. Glad to hear. Yeah. I feel like this thing should be a bit higher and should have more volume than it currently does. Yeah, like so. Perhaps I could do it with some hair strands as well. Which ones do I have here? Nope. This one could work. Oh, definitely. I just know how bad I can get at heart. I'm a storyboarder. Oh, right. I love to move on to the next shiny thing. Well, yep, same with me. But I want to try out Sculptober next year. Do it. You can even try it out this year for 2 days. It's better than waiting a whole year. Then if you use a hashtag and post it, they go through hashtag like tagged posts and they repost them to their official account, which is pretty cool. I am sorry, I can't read the characters that you sent to the chat. I'm not sure about this one. The first problem is hard to resist. Who can resist a witch? Yeah, I mean, it is pretty generic, but lots of ideas come to mind. So, yeah, just do it. And it's not limited to digital media, you can do it in traditional media as well. It's not limited to ZBrush either. Just sculpt however you can, wherever you can. Okay. Let's quickly do some eyelids. Oh, not eyelids, sorry, eyelashes. Looking great, thank you. I love witches. The witches from Soul Eater are some of my favorites. I've actually seen Soul Eater as a kid, like a long time ago. It's been great watching you in the middle of creation process, Layla. Have a good morning, and don't forget that Cube Toaster needs friends too. A cup of coffee will do, I guess. See you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, maybe I'll consider it. Actually, this has me thinking I may have been too hard on myself. I've been so strict about must finish portfolio before November, and I was feeling bad because Halloween vibe is my favorite of all. And I was just saying, just next year you can do the fun things, but maybe I'll take off the 31st and enjoy a good witch sculpt. Go for it, you know? All I can say is just go for it. Yeah, don't be too strict on yourself. I am the same. And when you said that you had this goal to finish something before November, I actually have the same goal for one of my personal projects. And it's kind of like bugging me because I want to finish it, but I also want to sculpt with you guys. I also have work. And then this weekend, I was actually working on my Halloween costume, and it was taking away time from me sculpting, and I felt really bad. But then I realized, why does it matter? It's all art. I'm still practicing art, and it makes me happy, regardless of the media, whether it's ZBrush or something else. So I should just embrace it. Yeah. Because I don't always feel inspired, you know? I might show up almost every single Monday and stream with you guys, but I don't feel inspired every single Monday. So in those moments when I do, I like to kind of like follow my heart, as cheesy as it sounds. Because those moments don't last forever. That makes sense. I'll finish his hair later, but I gotta move on. Maybe give him some cheeks. He's a very slim fella in the show. Finish my portfolio on November 1st, it won't hurt. Yep. That's exactly right. Exactly, and a friend told me to look at it's a way of decompressing, a necessary tool to recover from constant stress. Yeah, for sure. Stress is no good. Yeah, she says that she will finish the hair later and then she goes in with more hair strands. Yeah, that's just me. Hmm. Yeah, what hair pack is that? Oh, it's by Yuri Moskvin. So you can kind of like see it on the back. On the top, sorry. On the top there, and there is even a link. Artstation.com, Yuri Fur. I'm not sure if he still has it there. He might have it on his Gumroad or something like that. I downloaded it in like 2017, so ages ago. I think it was like $1 or $2. Good pack. But I'd say that most of these brushes, like this one and this one, they can do pretty much the same thing. Let's give him his hat. Boom, instantly more recognizable as Bert from the show. Kind of his feature thing. Where are his eyebrows? How did I lose them? Here you go, that's better. That's more of his neutral expression. He's almost always concerned about something or questioning stuff in the show. He rarely smiles, really. Oh yeah, nostrils. How could I forget about the nostrils? I see ZBrush currently working on an intricate looping French braid, and it has been a bit of a final boss on its own way, in its own way. Well, I bet. Intricate looping French braid. Is it the one where they're like two on each side and they're kind of like coming from the scalp and into the braid? Is that the one? Sorry, I don't really know my hair terms. I was born with curls, so by default it means not many hairstyles available. Oh, by the way, do you have a favorite witch from the Soul Eater? Man, I watched that show when I was 10, which was 13 years ago. I don't remember. I could probably just Google it and then I'll tell you which one I liked. Oh yeah. Oh man, it's bringing back the memories. Oh wow, a lot of fan service in this anime that I don't remember with my child's brain. I remember Blair. And was it Merusa? It was really cool. I'd say Blair for me, even though she's technically hahaha. Yeah, there is that. Yeah, Medusa is savage. I love her and hate her. There isn't much anime without any fan service nowadays. I just look past it. I enjoy the story beats more than I enjoy the, you know, the shapes. Very cool. Thank you, Shreyas. Okay. Have 15 minutes left. Yeah, we can probably pull off a cloak in 15 minutes. Oh, also I wanted to smooth out this transition for a while now. Yeah, that's much better. It's probably one of my most favorite things to do when I do the block out this way, is when I get to smooth out all of the transitions on the mesh. What drew me in originally was just the toon-like style of anime. It's one of my favorite aesthetics. Yeah, it's got a very cool art style to it, doesn't it? But I do love a great story, and if something has no substance as far as story, then it's hard to sell for me. Like, Bleach was also one of my favorite anime, but I can't get down with where it went. But I love the drip that most of the characters have. I've never seen Bleach, but I do know that it's a cult anime, so a lot of people grew up watching it, and it's amazing still to this day. But yeah, never really got into it. Let's try something different. Let's get rid of the middle piece. Slide it. And then get rid of it. Insert. And insert. Crease. And crease all. Subdivide it once. And now... let's try it. I'm gonna mask out these ones. Brush TC to activate transpose cloth. Then in dynamics, let's collision volume. Maybe don't inflate it as much. And now watch the magic happen. Yay! Cool. Maybe Maybe we could subdivide it one more time before it says that we cannot use it. You can even just run the simulation. Wow. Okay. Collision, yes. Gravity a bit lower. That's cool. It's understandable. Hurt. Yay! It's way more recognizable when you give him his cloak and his hat. His hat might be a bit too small though. Huh. Okay, what about this one? I shrink it, pull it down. But still run? Oh yeah. Awesome. Like so. Let's set firmness to 4. Let's bring this one in. Maybe what I'll do is I'll actually pose him straight away. Well, not pose him, but bring his arms down. Okay, let's run it. Recalculate and now run it. No. That's cool. It's creating this kind of fold in the middle. Although I think we might get rid of it later. Okay. Kind of like colliding through itself. Okay, I have 5 more minutes of my time. If you guys have any questions, please drop them in the chat. Or if you just want to say something. What I'm gonna do is gonna delete the lower subdivisions and then maybe like so. I'll open up the middle part and delete hidden. Now all we're missing is kind of this color bit. Also, I want to close it a tiny bit. And the color is gonna be very easy. Just gonna select this edge, right? Extrude edge loop. Is it gonna extrude the whole thing? No. I should probably disable auto weld, no attraction. Okay, cool. These 2 points went a bit crazy, so we can polish them like so. I would also like to polygroup this and insert multiple edge loops, like maybe these many. Awesome. Actually, I would like to also add one loop going all around the cloak. Maybe I'll polish it a little bit. Creates like a nice rounded off shape. Oh. Mask, border, polish by groups, just polish it some more. Now we can just turn on dynamic and add some thickness to it. Oh, and this is Bert in under 2 hours. Something. Do you have witches from other franchises you enjoy? Do I? Witches. I mean, I love Ghibli Studios, Ghibli. So I guess by default I like Kiki. Other witches, yeah, I'll have to brew on that. Oh, there's the Owl House, the TV show. I mean, an animated TV show. There's a witch, Ida. She's really cool. Yeah, I think that's it, guys, for today. What if I quickly give him some normal eyes? Amazing stream as always, thank you, you're welcome. Oh, haven't seen the Owl House. Yeah, it's a cute show. I think I sort of captured the anxious nature of work, although there is still a lot more to do. I'll see if I can find some time before Halloween is over. Otherwise, I'll just finish it later. He's missing some buttons on his cloak, and his appeal overall could be improved. But yeah. I'll look into it. Thanks for the stream, Layla. Thank you guys for coming. It was a lot of fun just chatting with you, as always. Look at me, she says that she's finishing the stream and then goes in to do more anyway. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. You can follow me again everywhere. Instagram, ArtStation, YouTube, Telegram, for any of you who have Telegram. All of it is Layla Viscu. Same tag name everywhere. It's nice. getting green. I really want to get some color on this guy. Let's see if I'll add the antlers, which is a cool idea for those who have seen the show. You know what's up. But yeah, wanted to bring something of my own into this piece, so might add something else. Okay, this is it now. That's what we'll have to do. Thank you guys so much for watching. You can follow me everywhere, and this time this is for real. I'll see you next Monday. Bye bye.